Good morning. Hey, hi there. It's Barb. And you know what time it is? It's Crumbl Cookie time. Well, how have you all been? I hope you've had a good weekend. And if not, maybe you're happy to be back at work. I know there were times in my life where I was rather being at work than at home. But anyway, I hope you find a sliver of happiness and joy and peace throughout your day. And maybe even more. I would love it if you just had a whole peaceful day. Now, life just doesn't kind of go like that. Oh, we'll talk about that maybe if I remember. Anyway, so today we have five Crumbl cookies to taste. I wonder what they are, and I wonder how good they are. I'm excited about a couple of them really badly. So I'm so excited. Anyway, before we do, I was negligent last week. And sing along and Crumbl cookie. Oh, Crumbl cookies. Crumbl cookies. Warm and delicious. Soft and sweet. Crumbl cookies. Crumbl cookies. Oh, what a treat. They can't be beat. I'm singing. Oh, what a treat. They can't be beat. Well, I just get a kick out of singing that. And if you don't care for it, well, then you just speed ahead. Because, I'm trying to do it at the end sometimes and at different times. But then I'll get on a roll and I'll forget to do it or whatever. So, whatever. Shamato, badato. I don't know what I'm saying. I'm excited about this week. I am. A girl shouldn't be this excited, and especially a grown woman. I tell you, I love those Crumbl cookie people. I tell you, a woman named Rebecca, now she's waited on me before. She always has a smile, and I tell you, today I walked in and I heard somebody shout really bright and happy. I don't know if they said good morning or hello. They said, welcome to Crumbl Cookies or something like that. And I was like, I said, oh, you all made my morning. This guy's blowing. He's blowing his blower right next to me. I remember doing that when I worked at Biltmore. Every morning we had to blow those sidewalks, but we did it before everyone came. So we started work early. I can't remember how long. But I always thought of it as my morning cardio. I mean, I started working there when I was 40 to 45 years old. And I thought, well, I could use some cardio. But I liked it because you were by yourself and you just kind of like clean things up. It's that instant gratification, like sometimes when I suppose a hairdresser cuts somebody hair and they see them look so much better when they leave. It's so nice. Well, anyway, I'm making you hang on, cliffhanger. Okay, we got 5, so I'm going to tell you them and then we're going to go through them and oh, wait till you hear about some of them. I'm excited. I tell you. And now if I was, some people say, well, Barbara, you don't get excited about other things as much. Well, I would if I knew it was all sweets. and I just know that I'm going to be happy at Crumbl. And I know they work hard and I know that they are a super creative team. I mean, my goodness. Oh, I would love to have worked there behind the scenes. But anyway. So let's talk about them, okay? So I didn't line them up properly, I don't think, but we'll just see. So we've got goodness sakes alive. Oh, there you go. So this one's the pink velvet. That is the lemon glaze. Ooh. And this one, you all, is a hazelnut mudslide featuring Nutella. Ooh, I love me Nutella. And this is, isn't that a pretty one? Can you see that? That's the mango frozen yogurt. Now that should be interesting. And then we also have, for Mother's Day coming up, is this one. Now it doesn't look pretty, but boy, does it sound pretty. Look at that beauty. That one is the, Mom's recipe, which we'll talk about. Oh, you all. This is going to be a good morning or evening or daytime or whatever, whenever you watch this thing. Excuse me because I keep talking about it being morning because it's here, it's morning, but somewhere else it's some other time and you'll watch it whenever. And I hope you enjoy it. Anyway, okay, let's get busy. We got to get down to business, people. No more chit-chatting. I will not talk. Ha ha. Yeah, right. Okay, so the first one is the pink velvet. Now, this one's already broken in half, just sitting here. So I don't know if I can get it for you, but I'm going to try. Get it up close for you. Oh, goodness sakes, it's warm, warm and delicious. Oh, it's falling down here, and I'm going to take a little nibble. Okay. Hey, I'm already surprised. Now, I'm sorry, Crumbl, but that's why you're called Crumbl Cookies. Maybe I'll cover that when I show everybody. Can you see that pretty thing? It's pink, and it says a delightful pink cake batter cookie. Can you see it? Come here, babies. Topped with a layer of cream cheese frosting and pink velvet cookie crumbs. See the little pink velvet cookie crumbs? Oh, that's a nice one for mamas. Some mama would like that. Ooh, I got a crumb in my Birkenstock. I'm sorry, but I gotta eat it. Those are just the rules. Okay, now, I'm gonna try to be classy today. That's a joke. I brought me a plate. I'm gonna do it like the classy people. Here's the cookie cutter, you know, only $5. I just feel like every once in a while I got to do this. So you take it, you press it, you press it, you press it, and it cuts it, it cuts it, it cuts it, it cuts it. Can you see the cuts? There's 4. Now, if you want to do 8, because people are watching the figures, you cut it again in the middle of them, press it up, and can you see it? I know, bubbles. It's funny because to get there, can you see all those little pretty cuts? So, I'm going to be very delicate today. I have me a plate. Okay. Let's see. It's kind of cool, though, because then you can get to the icing. Okay, let me take a bite, right? You all. Now, I love this icing. Crumbl Cookies, you hit it out the ballpark. This cream cheese frosting, and it doesn't, there's a little taste later when you eat some of the cookies that you know it's a Crumbl cookie batter. But this has a lighter taste than the sugar cookies. It's just lighter and crumblier. Delightful. As far as like a plainish, there's no real taste to the cookie, but the cream cheese hits it. But it's a pretty cookie, and it's real nice for people who don't care for chocolate. I hope it sticks to the roof of your mouth. I don't mind. More for later. I love it when food gets stuck in your teeth. A lot of people hate it. I don't like it if it's in the front and you're trying to get it. Before I came to pick up the cookies, there was something stuck in my tooth. I was like, man, I flossed. I used a little pick this morning. Something was stuck there. I was like, I said, oh, I got to ignore it. I think I got it out. I don't know. Okay, so this little puppy, the pink velvet, is delightful. I would say, my lovelies, an 8, could be a 9, depending if you're a big, now this is the trick, you all. If you're a big vanilla cream cheese lover, this is the deal. People, there's got some technology to this little presentation. This cutter is great, like if you're at the office or you're having a little get-together. But for me, then I got to put all these little pieces back in the box, and they're all crumbling. Crumbl Cookies are crumbling all over. So I told myself I would cut each one today. Look at and as usual, I got crumbles all on my pants, my capris. You know me. I say I won't lick my fingers, and before you know it, old Barbara's licking her fingers. Oh, my. I am already happy. Thank you, Crumbl. Crumbl Cookies. Crumbl Cookies. Catchy little tune, isn't it? Okay. I love that. It got a little taste on the roof of your mouth, a little bit. I think it's from the batter. I'm not sure what that is, but I don't care. I like something to hang on when it's sweet. That's the thing is, you know, if I have a really healthy meal, I honestly don't really want something sweet at the end. But if I have something, or I just get started on sweets in the morning, watch out, world. But if I don't, then I'm cool. It's kind of like sugar begats sugar, you know what I mean? I guess that's what they say, though. Anyway, okay, people. I'm already getting excited, so watch out. Okay, Mom's recipe is next. It's another warm one, and that's in this individual box here. Mom's recipe. So, you know, it looks like a beautiful big cookie, you know. What is it? It says, a taste from home, a chunky oatmeal cookie. I like me a chunky oatmeal cookie. It says, packed with semi-sweet chocolates, toffee, yeah, and peanut butter chips. Ooh, you know I like that. And all sprinkled with a dash of salt. Let me see. You know, I have to tell you, I like that our Crumbl doesn't put a lot of salt on them. I don't know who's in charge of the salt dispersing or whatever. I like a little touch of salt, but sometimes things, oh, it's nice and warm. Y'all, I was gonna cut it, but it just that was the wrong cookie to start with. Let's break it like they do in the movies of Crumbl Land. Okay, so look at that pretty cookie. Oh, this is Mom's recipe in dedication to the mothers out there and to the fathers, because I know Mother's Day is sometimes some fathers are mothers and fathers, and aunts and uncles and friends who take the role of mom for these beautiful children in our world. Here, let's just break it open. Ooh, this is going to be heaven. Heaven, I'm in heaven. Oh, it's so funny. They all break in this one. Here it comes. Come on, come to Barbara. Ooh, now that is a chocolate peanut butter pull. I'm sorry. I'm cracking myself up. I just get so excited. I don't know why. I got to get this plate out of the way. Okay, so much for great plans. I thought I will be cutting them all. Well, I cut one. No, I'm just kidding. Oh, goodness sakes. Okay, let's take a bite, right? Oh, I'm so excited. I got to calm down. Okay. Oh, you guys. Oh, you all. Guys, gals, face, let me tell you, if you haven't been home for a while or you're yearning for a homemade cookie and you don't have the energy, come get this one. It's got everything in it. The toffee sticks with you a little bit, which is nice. The chocolate and the oatmeal and this really strong oatmeal taste. They did it right this week. This is a 9 or a 10. I think it's a 10. Oh, I'm so excited. I gotta calm down. Crumbl. If I say that, if instead of I say Crumbl, I can't get the in me. I gotta get settled down. Okay. Oh, it's falling in my hand. Come here, little chocolate chip. Come to Barbara. This has got a lot of flavors, so if there's something you don't care for, you're going to find something in there. Yeah. Oh, baby, we're singing, we're dancing, we're go do 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 do. I gotta stop. We're only on cookie number 2. What are we gonna do? I'll be flying off the moon. You'll see me flying in the car. Now, it sticks with you a little bit, and that's because of the peanut butter. Now, some might say there's too much peanut butter in there. I don't mind. Gotta get my protein like last week. Lots of fun with that. It does. I can see why they call it Mom's recipe. And, you know, mamas out there work hard. Sometimes they don't have time to have something good like that. I think going to Crumbl would be a real nice surprise on Mother's Day. That's just me. But you know, I want to say something, and you know, I like to have fun, but I also like to be a little serious sometimes. Just try to remember, especially our teachers out there, that every child doesn't have a mama, and every child doesn't have a mama that really loves them or takes good care of them. So we have to be careful when we tell children to write cards to their mother and say, I love you. You know, that may not be the healthiest thing. So sometimes it's good just to say, think of somebody that's like a mom to you, or somebody that's really nice to you on Mother's Day. I think that's a good way to do it, you know, because, you know, we don't know the stories behind so many little heads. And, you know, a lot of children present happy, and that doesn't mean that people say, oh, children are resilient. They are sensitive creatures, and they might appear that way because they're living in the moment, but it's tucked in there. Any trauma, any neglect, it's in there, and it lives with them for the rest of their life. I mean, unless they deal with it, and then they can not let it run their life. But anyway, enough of that. Serious periods. Oh, boop. Okay. I'm just so excited. Oh, I'm sorry, y'all. Okay. So Mom's recipe. Oh, gosh. I mean, 8, 9, 10. I think, you know, I wish that I could bring you into the future, because one of the cookies last week, I said, oh, my gosh, that's a 10. So often, you know, like I keep saying, is that when they're warm, they have some kind of, they have a whole different, like, I don't know, flavor palette, a whole different composition than when they cool off, like in the afternoon or the next day. I tell you, most of them just get better. So if you go, oh, I didn't really care for that one, don't throw it out. Let it sit for a little while. Let it simmer. What did somebody tell me? Oh, they have to, somebody told me in a comment, they have to, I'm going like this. They have to get together and meld together and get to know each other. And I know some people say, oh, the batter. You know, I was wondering, because a friend of mine was saying, who lives out here, she was saying, you know, I just feel like they don't bake it long enough. The batters, I just taste the batter so much instead of the cookie. I'm wondering, because we're in higher elevation, and you know, you got to cook, I think you cook longer in higher elevations. But I don't know, and I'm not the boss, and you know, blah, 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 blah. Okay, let's go to the next one. Okay. Oh, you know, I'm happy today. Oh, I can't believe they did this one. Lemon glaze. Can you see that pretty little munchkin? That's not a little munchkin. That's a big munchkin. That's the lemon glaze. Lovely layers of luscious lemon, from the cookie to the glaze to the fresh lemon slice. Ooh, ooh, child, things are gonna get easier. Aw. Oh, you can smell it. You know, a lemon makes a girl's day brighter. Now, I saw this lineup, the lemon glazed and the mango frozen yogurt, and I said, that sounds like summer. I don't mind. I think it went up to like 78 the other day here. But they have the cool nights. I tell you, I'm just loving this spring. It's a nice long spring. Yeah, I keep saying, I don't know if it's really long, but it feels long to me. I'm happy about it. Okay. I don't know what to do with this one because it has a lemon on it, so I hesitate. Why don't I just take a bite from it? Do you all mind? Okay. Oh, God, this looks good. Ooh. Okay, clear the mind. No assumptions. Let us try this. For it is a taste test and it is a review. It's not everyone's perfect time. Okay, here we go. I'll take a bite. Right. Oh. 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 Oh, you all. Sorry. I'm going to have to turn the video off. Oh. 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 And I'm going to take a little lick of this. Oh, that's fun to do. You get this one. Oh, you got to get this one. This is a 10. This is a 10er, people. If you want to do this, this is an idea. Oh, it was really fun. You just kind of suck on the lemon or take a little lick of the lemon and then take a bite. I mean, they are right. I mean, the lemon flavoring is in the cookie batter, but also in the glaze. Oh, this is a good cookie. Oh. And it's served warm, which surprises me because you'd think a citrus wouldn't be served warm, but I'm not complaining. They know what they're doing. I wish I was in their taste test department. I'd be 300 pounds overnight. And then, that's a new thing now. You could just make a sugar cookie, slice up some lemons. You know how they do with beer, and they lime or a lemon, and then they drink the beer. That's what you do with like any sugar cookie. And then those Girl Scout shortbread ones, that's a new idea. Suck on the lemon and then eat the cookie, a sugar cookie, whatever. It tastes good, but I tell you that glaze is real good. Oh, I love that. Tanner. Oh, you all newbie news. No, I'm wrong. Newbie news. Anyway, you all, I thank you for your comments, and thank you for subscribing and pressing the like button, and thank you for just hanging out with me, because I'm getting blown away, and I'm just tickled, and I just thank you, because it's just fun. Oh goodness, I got to work out things so I don't get sick or anything. Because I was gaining weight it's not just this, but once I get started, I'm like, well, let me try this. Anyway, I'm going to do some healthy things too. Don't you worry. Anyway, so we did the pink velvet. What did I give it, you all? I can't remember. I usually have to rewind it and remember, and watch it and see what I rated everybody. I think the pink velvet was like an 8 or a 9, wasn't it? And the mom's recipe was like a 9 or a 10, I think. The lemon glaze was a 10. Oh, they're hitting it out of the ballpark. I tell you, last week I had to be honest, because that's the deal. It's just an opinion. Y'all might have a different opinion, and that's all right. We're all different. That's what's wonderful about this world and about this country. I love that everybody's different. If everyone was the same, we'd be so bored. Alice said the same thing as I did last week. Anyway. Oh, we've already eaten 3. Oh, my goodness. Okay. Oh, I hope you can't see that hair coming out. I couldn't find the tweezers. I think I said it last week too. I didn't get that nasty hair. I can't find it. People, friends. Now, you younger people, just know when you get older, especially these women out here, you're going to lose that estrogen after, you have your babies and, you get older, 50s or whatever, you start losing estrogen. Well, you know what that means. That means testosterone. So you'll find a loose hair, rogue hair. Have you ever had that, you're looking at your face at night, you wash it, you go, okay, things are all right. And go to bed, next morning there's this long thing hanging out. You're like, how did that grow overnight that fast? It was a busy little hair. That's that testosterone, people. Or the lack of estrogen. I am not a scientist or a doctor, so I don't know what I'm talking about. So you got to know that about me. But you know what? The thing I was thinking about this morning, the nice thing about getting older is you don't have to spend as much money on deodorant. I mean, with the lack of estrogen, you just don't sweat as much. You don't stink as much. Well, you might stink, but not underneath your arms. I should have said that. Well, anyway. Oh, gosh, I had a teacher years ago. Oh, her breath. About knocked me off my socks. She would try to help me. I don't want to get too detailed because I don't want to give anything away, but she's probably off the planet now. But she would look over the paper to see how I was doing and try to help me, and I'd be like, oh, her breath. Oh, God help her. But we all have our stuff. None of us are perfect, and it's just natural. I mean, whether it's body odor or whatever odor coming off of you, that's how we were made, and it serves us. So that's a good thing, right? Okay. Now, that's a weird subject to talk about. If you're eating a cookie right now, and I'm talking about body odor and testosterone and long hairs, that's not very becoming, but that's kind of how I am. I'm really bad about that. I talk about really graphic things, and people are eating, they're like, Barbara, what is it, TCBY? No, too much information, TMI, too much information. Yeah, TMI, I'm like, but it never bothered me, obviously. Okay, we must move on. Move on, I'm feeling the sugar, it's a rising. Okay, this is so exciting. This is the one I've been looking for. I hope it doesn't disappoint. Now, you know what I feel about Nutella. I feel like it's the best kept secret in the world. I didn't know about Nutella until I came down here. I'm not sure. I don't think I had Nutella as a kid. Maybe I did, but I think I'd remember that. I just think, my gosh. Oh, one time I saw at this bakery, they had a Nutella jar. Oh my gosh, you guys. Oh my gosh, you got to hear this. They had a Nutella jar about that big, about that wide. I lusted over that thing. I showed Penny. She took a picture of me with it. I was like secretly going, God, I wish you'd buy it for me. And then I thought I could have bought it for myself, but I just felt like I'd be too gluttonous for me to buy it for myself. Oh, I lusted after that thing. Okay. I diverge or disintegrate or despise, no. What is the word? Anyway, it doesn't matter. Oh, you all. Oh, already it's an 11. And all I've done is eaten the Nutella. Okay, let me show you this beautiful creature. Oh, it's leaving me. All the nuts are falling. I'm going to have to hold it like this, okay? Can you see it? Oh, isn't that a pretty little picture? Ooh, they gave me lots of Nutella. Hazelnut Mudslide featuring Nutella. A thick chocolate cookie rolled in chopped hazelnuts. Now, that's nothing to shake a stick at. Hazelnuts cost a lot, you know. They really do. And smothered with melty hazelnut spread. Oh. Now, I was going to cut these after this review so I don't keep eating them. And my partner was like, yeah, just give them away to someone. Oh, God, you guys, I know I shouldn't do this. I know it might be gross, and I'm really sorry. But I can't help myself. My tongue is more powerful than my brain. I'll blame it on old age. You know how skin sags, maybe my tongue's sagging. and then the brain goes, so maybe my tongue is bigger than my brain. Probably is. Oh, I'm so excited I can't even take a bite. I was going to cut it, but I just don't want to lose any bit of this little creature. I'm going to take a bite, all right. Hesitation. It's grippy. Oh, I'm about to cry. I really am. I got tears in my eyes. I know that's sad, and you might say, oh, Barbara, poor thing. Okay, or a good thing that I delight in small things, small pleasures. This is a big pleasure. Oh, my God. Oh, my God. Oh, my God. I'm sorry, I don't mean to offend. Oh, heaven. Oh, a 13, 14, I don't care. Maybe it's a 15. It's definitely a 10. Oh, you are hitting it today, Crumbl Cookies. Pat yourselves on the back. Yes, I don't need to pat myself on the back. I'm patting you all on the back. Yes, this is so good. I'm having fun now. I'm having fun now. I'm not trying to fake this, folks. I'm just being the real me. I swear, when you're in mixed company, you're at a restaurant, your friends want you to tone it down. And I do rein it in. Well, it's as much as I can. But when I'm by myself in this car, I just feel like, Barbara, let her rip. And I hope you do that sometimes for yourself. Even if it's just like a little vanilla ice cream cone or something. Just let yourself really enjoy it and soak it in. And not care about what anybody thinks. You got to do it alone. Do it alone. It's really fun. It's like having a party. I swear, every Monday morning. And, you know, after Monday, I go, oh, I am worn out. I say, I'm not doing it next week. Sure enough. Well, by Friday or Saturday, I start thinking about them cookies. And by Sunday, I just can't wait. Last night, I was busy doing something. And it was like midnight, and I was like, I haven't looked at the cookies. Last times I'll look at like 6, and they're not posted. I thought they post them at 6, but maybe that's Pacific time. I don't know. By 9, they're usually posted. You know, on the internet, just go to crumblecookies.com, and you'll see what's coming for the next week. For you newbies out there, Crumbl Cookies always has their milk chocolate chip. Hear me, milk chocolate chip, not semi-sweet chocolate chip. And they always have that one. And then they have 5 different cookies all the time. Now, they might go back to doing 4 with the sugar cookie. They had a sugar cookie that had like an almond flavoring. Ooh, that was good. You know, it's funny how you don't appreciate things, and then when they're gone, you go, ooh. But they're just trying out different ways. I think it was by demand. You know, they really do listen to what feedback they get. So Feel free to talk to him. Oh, I got to take a break, people. That was so nice. I tell you. Oh, let me take a drink of water. Oh, I'm about to hyperventilate. Having 5 cookies makes this vlog a little too long, I suppose. But, well, you can always, come back and see the rest, I suppose. I could do it in parts, but parts, farts. Oh my gosh, that is so good. I only took a little bite. Oh, I don't know if I can give that one away. Ooh. I guess I could. I don't know. Oh. Okay, we're on to the last one, and I kind of want to share something with you. The other day, we were at the dog park, Daisy and I. And it's really cool because people that go to the dog parks are just good people. I mean, they're just good people everywhere. But these folks, we just got into talking and, nobody knows each other, especially if you go to different dog parks. I go to different ones all the time. I don't ever go to the same one over and over again. There are so many in Asheville and Hendersonville and further east and further west and further north and further south. So it's kind of fun. And Daisy likes it. She likes to get to know everybody. Excuse me. And we were just sitting there talking. And this guy starts talking, and he starts putting down the younger generation, like the teenagers and the young adults and the adults. I don't know if he was talking about people in their 20s or 30s or whatever, and I was just like cringing. Finally, I had to say something. I tell you, I worked for 10 years with AmeriCorps. Now, if you don't know what AmeriCorps is, it's like the Peace Corps, only within the United States. Those are quality people. I mean, people that are volunteering their time. And they get a stipend, but it's not easy. And they work really hard to help nonprofits and different schools. Oh, they're just quality people. People that would say that they'll do that. And they're trying to save up for their education or for college or whatever they want to do. But I tell you, people, don't give up on the younger generations. My goodness. And the man kept going on, and then this other woman started joining in with him. She goes, I'm a Christian. Da, 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 da. I was like, sweetheart, I just finally said, I'm going to share with you all something. And I'm going to share it with you all. Now, please don't quote me on it. And it's something that I read when I was in junior high school, and I promised I would never forget it. I've done that in my life since I was 4 years old. No, 3, I think. I promised myself certain things that I would never forget in my life, and I haven't forgotten them. And this is one of them. When I was in junior high, I read this quote, and it said, and I can't remember, I should pull it out sometime. Maybe I'll put it in the description. That little arrow on the right-hand side on the bottom of your photo, of your video? Just press that, and maybe I can write that down. But, who knows if it's true, but I think it is. But anyway, the quote went something like, the next generation is falling apart. They're rogue. They're degenerative. They have no ambition. Our society is crumbling. Not crumbling. They didn't really say crumbling, but, I meant Crumbl Cookies. So, tomato. And then they said something like, the world's falling apart. We're in the middle of destruction. The younger generation doesn't care, blah, 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 blah. Guess who it was quoted by? It was an inscription in an Egyptian tomb. I have never forgotten that. Whether it's true or not, I think it is, but I just go, and I promised myself I would never forget that. When I got older, I wouldn't forget that. Because, if one person steals something in your neighborhood, it doesn't mean everybody that age is rogue and desperate and mean and terrible. It just means that somebody found this is the easiest way for them to get something. And we have a responsibility for ourselves, too, to protect our things. That old quote, what you own owns you? Anyway, I always say, too, that you spend the first half of your life gathering up things and buying things, and the second half getting rid of them. Such a little game we play. But it's kind of fun. Anyway, I just got to say, I am not worried for the next generation. I think they're phenomenal, great minds. I mean, they think deeper than I think our generation, the baby boom generation, ever did. I mean, because we just didn't have access at a young age. When I was in elementary school, I just loved astronomy. And I looked things up in the World Encyclopedia, when you had all those little volumes sitting in your living room, which, we were privileged enough to have. But, you only got so much information. Now, if you were like in 5th grade and you liked astronomy, you could learn so much. And then that brain has it. You just think how much information these guys have. Now, when I worked that 10 years with people, with young adults. I tell you, the things they knew, and then, they would on YouTube and Pinterest, and I didn't even go on YouTube then. I think I probably did it later on. Somebody encouraged me to do it, but not very much. I didn't go there for ideas. Maybe I did once. I don't know. Maybe I did. I don't know, but not very much. But I tell you, beautiful minds, and so thoughtful, and so caring, and worried about our planet, and worried about what the future holds, and trying to make it better and right. And they taught me a lot of things. Some things I didn't take in as easily as others. I wish I had, and I'm sorry, you all out there. But I have taken it in, and I just think about a lot of things. In fact, I even have a recycled straw in my glove compartment. I should have used it the other day on a vlog, but I was all, woo! I think I had it tucked away. I need to put it closer. No, it's right here. Anyway, I go on and on and on and on. Let's eat the last cookie, and it's a chilled cookie. All the other ones were warm. Okay, last cookie, y'all. And then I have to say goodbye to you all. Ooh, this is a pretty cookie. Oh, I love the swirls on them. The mango frozen yogurt cookie. Isn't that beautimous? So pretty. The smooth mix of flavors, including mango and vanilla yogurt flavoring. Oh, this is pretty. I wanna, you know what? For the last one, let me try. I'll just make one little dee 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 dee. Beautiful mango frozen yogurt cookie. What am I singing? Noel. Mango frozen yogurt. We are trying you now. Sorry, I keep pulling my shirt. Don't want to reveal. All right, let's take a bite, right? I'm excited. Well, yeah. Well, people, I'll take another bite. Well, okay. I get where they were going with this. I don't taste very much mango. You taste a little brightness in the icing. The icing has gotten better. The cookie underneath is just a basic, their basic Crumbl cookie batter. It just is. Which I'm not complaining. The icing is light and nice. It doesn't taste like can, like I've said before. It's very nice. It's very light and it's just airy. It's nice. And it's refreshing. But I don't really taste the mango. But I can see why they say a mango frozen yogurt. Let me try one with a lot of orange in it again. I tend to taste more if I can't get the feel for them. You can taste a little hint, but not necessarily of mango, or like citrus, maybe a little mango, but it could have used more. That one would probably be a 7, maybe even a 6, which isn't bad. So my top favorite, you all know, is the Hazelnut Mudslide featuring Nutella, the love of my life. And then close second is a lemon glaze. Oh, people, if you're not a chocolate lover and you're not a nut person, get that lemon glaze. It will not disappoint. It will make your day. And then a nice surprise. Oh no. And then I'd say the mom's recipe. And Rebecca over at Crumbl Cookies this morning, she was real nice. I think I started to talk about her and then I didn't. She just smiling and very happy. And you're just really nice in the morning when you just get up and you meet the world. And the first person you see is happy and cheerful. I think it makes a big difference. Because even if you don't know what you're carrying from the night before or a dream or whatever, and then someone just goes, hi, how you doing, or whatever. She was very cheerful. I liked her. She had said that her favorite was the mom's recipe. So I think a lot of people, their favorites are going to either be the lemon glaze or the Hazelnut Mudslide featuring Nutella or the mom's. I think those are going to be the 3 toppers. But Pink Velvet was very good. So that pink velvet is number 3. No? Okay. Am I screwing up? Hey, what happened to the other cookie? Okay. So number 1 is Nutella, the hazelnut mudslide. Number 2 is Mom's recipe. Hazelnut mudslide number 1, lemon glaze number 2, Mom's recipe. I think Mom's recipe and lemon glaze are tied. And then the pink velvet, and last is the mango frozen yogurt. So there you have it. I think I've gone on and on. Oh, this is a long vlog. I'm so sorry. So I'm going to say goodbye. Tally ho. Hey, this week, try to get a few minutes just to breathe. Maybe breathe in and breathe out, like maybe 3 times before you get into the office or by your car. Just kind of be discreet about it if you get embarrassed. But just take a little time, or maybe in the evening before you walk in the house. You know, sometimes, even if you just take 1 big deep breath and out, if you can't take the time to take 3, but it really pays off. Because you're precious, and you know, whatever we do, it's a ripple effect. So if you share a smile, it's a ripple effect in someone's life. Or if you share your grumpiness or your impatience, it ripples. And you know, just that, trying to change the channel in our heads and, you know, put on some nice music and it makes a difference. So, hey, take good care of yourselves this week. And I've enjoyed it. I've had a great time. Crumbl, you hit it out of the ballpark. You all take good care of yourself, and bye-bye now. Oh, my goodness. Oh, goodness. Thank you all.